Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take a special look at the Losi Mini LMT 1/18 scale Gravedigger monster truck. This one was a complete surprise. The other day at work, on lunch break, my boss said, "Hey, go unlock your car. There's something I got to put in there for you." And I go out there to unlock the car, and he surprises me with this. I'd also gotten himself one, and I was completely blown away by the generosity. So, boss, thanks a lot. I'm still kind of in shock about this. Now, when these were announced back in, I think it was November when they were announced they were coming out, I thought they were really cool. They seemed to really be, for the most part, a scaled down version of the LMT. And, a lot of people are hesitant because of the cost, and they're not a brushless monster truck. But from what I've seen on other videos, a lot went into making this scaled down version. As we see here, we've got the Gravedigger edition. They do this, they do the Son of a Digger. So without further ado, I'm going to pause this. We're going to get out of the box and have a closer look. So the Losi Mini LMT is a completely ready to run package, meaning right down to your AA cells to put into your battery. I'm going to show you quick everything else that you get besides the truck. They give you a quick connector guide for the batteries, stating the different connectors used. They give you it's like a mini XT30, I think it is, over to EC2 if you need one of those connectors. This charges via a USB charger, and you can see it's got that XT30 port. And I think the first charge we're going to do on this to see how it performs. Get the bind plug, classic T-style wrench, nice little Losi decal. And this is just a little Spectrum card. Thanking you for your purchase, talking about their Spectrum smart technology. I thought this was kind of cool. You get a trading card. This one is of Adam Anderson, one of Dennis's sons, who now drives one of the three of the four Andersons that drives the Gravedigger. I believe it's Ryan that drives Son of a Digger now. And here is a sheet showing all aluminum option parts that they are going to offer for the Mini LMT. Nice thick instruction manual. Exploded views are in there. It's in multiple languages, one of the reasons why it's so thick. But Losi always does a pretty good job there with their manuals, and they use the Spectrum SLT2 radio. It's become pretty common for them to use these in quite a bit of their vehicles. I have not had any issues with them. They work just fine for my purposes when I use them. And that's it for everything else besides the truck. We're going to take a quick look at the truck. If you want a more in-depth view of this truck, I would tell you to go over and look at RC Driver Online, their video when they took this out of the box and had a first look. Greg got really in depth with it, and I'm not going to get that in depth. There's already a lot of videos out, and I want to get the battery charged and get outside. As we have this crazy thing I see outside my window right now called sunlight. So out of the box, I mean, the first thing of the many things that I notice is just how awesome this truck looks. It just looks, I mean, it is a scaled down LMT. I mean, the body is just phenomenal. It looks so good. And I've seen on other videos some people complaining that for the price, oh, the decals aren't even printed on there. They're actual decals. Watching other videos on this and having this one in my hand, taking a look at it now, yes, it is expensive, but I can kind of start to see maybe why it was so expensive. But yeah, I mean, just a really nicely done body. It looks so good. Obviously, you've got your driver figure in there, surrounded by the drive cage. You've got your sponsor plate decals going down both sides. It just looks so cool. You've got the BKT chevron tires that feel pretty soft. They are glued, and there are foams in here, so I thought that was a nice touch by Losi. And one thing that I didn't realize until I'd taken this out of the box, this is a clipless body system. There's no clips to take off. You've got one swivel here and then one down on each side. You line those up with the holes. The body just swivels up just like that. There are LED lights in the front. I'll be showing them to you in a minute. And you've got you know, the aluminum ladder frame chassis on both sides. It is powder coated. It really does look quite sharp. This is a 2-in-1 receiver ESC unit. It is the what is the name of this one? It's a Spectrum 25 amp ESC receiver. They've got the plug here where you plug your battery in. It's connected, it's not loose. I thought that was a nice touch. And like I said, you know, if you check out Greg's video, he really went in depth with actually taking this thing apart to show you the internals. This truck rides on complete ball bearings. There are no bushings in here. All of the transmission gears, all the axle gears, they are all metal as well. So that should prove to be quite robust, I would think. You've got your metal links, aluminum links going all the way around, and you actually have metal yokes, front and rear. So really quite nice there. Even got mini stabilizer bars. I mean, like I said, you know, looking at this thing, it really is a scaled down LMT. They really did quite a nice job with this. Got a wheelie bar there. And your shocks. Your shocks are oil filled. They are adjustable with the threaded collar on top. Just nice. Just a really nice looking truck overall. The battery, as we can see there, is a Spectrum Smart G2. It's a 2-cell 810 milliamp hour 50C LiPo battery. There are two rubber clips to hold that on there. A little decorative fuel cell there as well. And like I said, LEDs. Check those out. That looks pretty sweet. So like I said, in this, oh, I forgot to mention the servo as well. The servo in here is a Spectrum SX108. It's an analog servo. So we'll see. And I know looking at Greg's video, he took these axles apart to show the gears. There seems to be a lot of nice webbing on the inside of these axles, hoping that that'll prove to be rigid. On my LMT, I have yet to manage to break an axle on the Sling King. If you guys have been on the channel before, you know I managed to break one on the Sling King. Totally my fault with that one though. But man, what a sharp looking truck. I mean, this thing just looks so nice. And like I keep saying, it really is a scaled down version of the full size LMT. Obviously a different power plant on tap. Like I said, this one has a brush motor. It is a 25 turn 380 size brush motor, and you know, numerous other videos out there doing speed runs. I'm not going to do a speed test check on this. I no longer have my speed meter. I might get another one down the line sometime. But you know, it's well known with this stock battery, this truck will go 15 miles an hour, and I've seen people on videos, you know, saying, "Oh my God, 15 miles an hour, that sucks. That's no good." I think for a truck this size, 15 miles an hour is probably about perfect. And to me, 15 miles an hour is a really good scale driving performance. You know, we'll see when I drive it, but that's just how I feel. Maybe it's the older I get, but you know, if you take 15 miles per hour and you check the math at a 118 scale, that is akin to this truck actually doing, I think, like 63 miles an hour. So yeah, I think for my purposes, 15 miles an hour, bashing this little truck around will be just fine. I can't wait. I got to get this battery on the charger. I can't wait to get this thing outside. So we're going to get that charged. I'll let you know about how long that took. Then we're going to get outside and give it a rip. Alright guys, first run is complete. That was a lot of fun. A couple things I forgot to mention in the unboxing part of this video. These tires here, despite being small, they are 12 mil hexes, so that really opens up your choices if you decide for some reason to put different wheels and tires on there. And what was the other thing, Jeremy? Oh yes, this one has open differentials. You know, some people aren't happy about that. It doesn't bother me at all. Driving this truck was a whole lot of fun. At 118 scale, you know, even with oil shocks, it was still kind of bouncy. I'm going to play around with the adjustable shock collars, and I do see that Losi also sells softer springs for this truck. That might be something that I look into. But other than that, yeah. Did the truck break? I didn't break anything. Everything looks good. You can see it's still pretty dirty, and despite being early February and surprisingly not really having any snow on the ground, it was pretty wet out there, so the truck got rather dirty. You know, everything worked fine. Unfortunately, this truck did suffer, you know, plenty of road rash, and I think even probably the most careful drivers out there are probably going to end up at some point putting this truck on its lid. It is just going to happen. And, you know, we have got some tears on the decals already. You can take a look at the one up here. Unfortunately, that's already coming off. And we can see here that the paint around the wheels, the green paint, is already chipping off in quite a bit of places. You know, what are you going to do? Other than a couple of rigs, I don't have anything that's a shelf queen. To me, most times these things are meant to be run, and that's what we here at Hey Dad RC are going to do. But yes, I enjoyed it. I had a blast with it. A fun performing little truck, and for myself personally, I find that 380 brush motor to be plenty. It gets the truck up on the wheelie bar just fine, and again, at 118 scale, this thing felt plenty fast enough for me. And at this point, I think the only question is, will I add the son of a digger to the collection? I think I'm going to have to. You guys know that I love monster trucks. I think I'm going to ultimately have to get the son of a digger as well. And oh yeah, the other thing I forgot to mention, charging the battery out of the box here took right around 50 minutes. So the USB charger, not too bad at all. I didn't think that was real shabby, but had a lot of fun with this. There's going to be more to come on the channel of this truck as time goes on. I'm sure I got a lot of stuff that I need to get to. And once again, thanks to my boss, Ryan. Super cool gift. I'm still blown away by it. I appreciate that. Um, Really, really appreciate it. So that's going to wrap this long video up, guys. But I thought this truck deserved a long video. And so that's going to do it. Guys, as always, thanks for taking some time out of your day to check out my videos. And until next time, everybody stay safe. We'll see you around.